Hi everyone, it's Sue here from Scrappy Do Sue. I thought I'd come on this evening, Sunday evening. I'm going to start a new little series, making a couple of different winter style little junk journals really. I'm not doing them in the traditional Christmas theme. I wanted to do mine in a sort of a winter sparkle kind of effect really, and I've had this paper pad for a very long time. It is 12 by 12 single-sided, and there are 2 sheets, 8 designs with 2 sheets to each design. One sheet is plain and one is, so it says here 2 times 8 designs, 8 glitter pages and 8 embossed pages. So, and they're 200 GSM, and it's just an M&C boutique one. I don't actually know. Oh, it came from the works, so I've had it quite a long time. So I thought I would make an A5 journal out of this. So I don't know if this shows up on here, but this page is embossed, glittery. This is embossed. This has a rough sort of feel, and the other one is the glittery one. So you've got that page there, this lovely wood effect one, which is the glittery one with stars and snowflakes on, and then this is the embossed version. And this one here, which is another wood effect one with snow and snowflakes on, and then the embossed version. And we have a beautiful one with glittery deer on, and then the embossed version. And this is my favourite one. This is the glittery one. This is a Christmas tree one, and it has some music. It actually has a Christmas song. I don't know if it's a carol. I can't work it out. Just says, and bright and may all your Christmases be. So I don't think it's actually a carol. I think it's a Christmas song, but I do like that. I love the colours. So that's the embossed version. Oh, and this is another favourite of mine. Again, I love these colours. So this is a glittery version of the stars. And then the embossed. So all the embossed pages are just the same. They've just got a sort of a grid embossed feel to them. Then there's this one, which is music again, and beautiful colours. And this is the glittery version. I think again this is another, no, I don't know, don't think this is a Christmas song, because it's saying win your heart sweet kitty dear. So I don't think that's a Christmas song, not one that I know of anyway. And then this is pretty. This has just got sort of almost like icicle leaves on it, and it's the glittery version, but I don't know if it shows up very well. The lighting in here, since it's got sort of dark at night, is not brilliant. So I've asked my husband if he's got a stash of bulbs, light bulbs. I've asked if he could find me a brighter overhead light. So that's it. So that's the one I'm going to make the A5 out of. And A5 is 8 1/4 inches high, or 21 centimetres, and 5.7/8 of an inch wide, or 14.8 centimetres wide. So that's that one. And then, so this is just kind of an introduction really to what I'm planning. And then I've had this a long time, and I bought this in the range. It was reduced to £3, and this is going back 3 or 4 years now, and I just picked it up. And I didn't know it was £3 until I got to the till, so that was quite nice. And it's called the Enchanted Swan, and it's actually a magical Christmas theme. And these are all A4, so this is beautiful. So for this pad, I decided I'm going to make a B6 size. So B6 is 6 inches and 9/8 of an inch tall by 4.9/8 of an inch wide. So that's 17 centimeters high by 12.5 centimeters, I think, wide. I think that's right. So this one is already sparkly and it's thinner paper. I don't know what GSM it is. Let me see, does it say? It just says it's A4. It's a Dovecraft or Doughcraft Paper Mania pad. It's designed for making all sorts of things for Christmas, not just journals, but if you wanted to, if you're a card maker, you could use it. So it's quite a good one for diversity. It doesn't actually say what size the paper, what weight the paper is. So it has 22 papers of 11 designs, 8 vellum sheets in 4 designs, 2 alphabet sticker sheets in 2 different designs. Then it has mini alphabet stickers, bunting sheets if you wanted one of those, baubles, borders, bows, die-cut bows, die-cut boxes, which I wouldn't be interested in at the moment, and gift bags, again I wouldn't be interested at the moment, journaling cards, pockets, there's even a mini cracker sheet, mini envelopes, tags and toppers. So it's quite versatile. So let's have a quick look through it. So I absolutely love this page. You get 2 obviously for each design. This is a kind of a pinky white snowflake design. Then you've got your green berry design, which is sparkly. Oh yeah, they're both the same, both sparkly. Then you've got swans, and that's sort of a greyish background. And then you've got this darker grey snowflake design page. Then you've got the blue, well, it's very pale grey, bluey grey snowflake. So I'm not going to use any digitals for this. I am using these 2 pads, and that's beautiful, isn't it? And I do love this colour as well. There's 2 of those, 2 of this more traditional with the Christmas tree and the wreaths, and there's a swan. That's 2 of those, and another one of the swan with stars in the background, obviously on water. And there's a nice dark grey one. This is sparkly too, all the wreaths have sparkles on. Then you've got a bauble sheet, pretty. And then you have the vellum bauble sheets, and you've got swan feathers vellum, which is the pinky colour. This is beautiful. This is sort of a fir tree vellum. I just love it. I think, you know, to get the vellum as well is great. And then you've got the swan, and the swan's almost in sort of a bubble, which is lovely because it reminds me of one of those snow globes. And then you go on to the pieces. So obviously you've got you push out letters that kind of are in the same colour theme, A to Z with numbers as well. And then you've got that sheet of numbers and letters, which would be handy for other collages, I think. Then you've got these pieces, and these are interesting because you've sort of got banners and some triangular bits, but these all push out, and they would make nice embellishments on pages, and they wouldn't be too bulky. Then you've got these lovely hanging kind of baubles, tags really, with the holes already in. So you know, you could, they have got holes down here, so I think this might be a banner. but I'm sure you could find a way to use those, because not all of the holes are pushed out, as sort of tags. And then you've got your strips here, which are lovely and always very useful. Make nice belly bands. And then we've got some bows. And we've got pockets here. Pockets and some small tags and some small sort of little embellishments and some words, Christmas wishes and season's greetings. So that's the same page. Another pocket page and some tags. These I wouldn't use, they've got to and from on. I probably wouldn't use those. I'm not actually a card maker. Again, I wouldn't use those. That'd be quite nice as a journal card. These would make nice embellishments on the page, sort of tucks and things. There's only one of those, and then this one again is pockets, and some of these could be used. Very pretty. 2 pages of those, and we have more pockets here and here, which are very lovely, and more embellishments here. So those are nice, tiny little embellishments. And then we have envelopes here, which are lovely, but that would be nice as put in as a journal, excuse me, as a journal card. And you've got all your tags here, bauble shaped ones, which are lovely. Very nice, very pretty. And for £3, I mean, goodness me, it was obviously last one in the shop, and it did look a bit scruffy, so I don't know, it wasn't really with all the other papers either and pads. I don't know why I picked it up, I just liked the look of it. And that's the last one. It's got the Christmas tree and some more bauble shaped tags and pieces like this. That would make a nice pocket, so would that. So I'm going to be using these. I thought I'd challenge myself not to use digitals, to use something in my stash that I already have. I don't have Christmas digitals as such. It's not something I've embarked upon. Have, however, just bought a couple of digital kits, but they're not specifically Christmas, they're more winter, woodland type digitals, and I haven't written the names down of them yet. My laptop isn't on, so I'll have to let you know what they are when I print them off. So I'm going to concentrate on these two first, and then we'll see how we get on and how the time goes. It might be something we do for the new year with those digitals, and I'll tell you who they are and show you them when I've printed them off, which I haven't done yet, because I don't want to overload myself with too many things going on at once. So at the moment, the altered book is finished. We're just about to finish the accordion Tim Holtz book, little book. I'm nearly at the end of Marguerite Miller's 52-week collage challenge. That will end at the end of December. So the new things that will be starting are carrying on with Let's Make Ephemera. That will just be an ongoing thing as and when. It's kind of a fill-in thing as and when. If I'm making something like this, I might use one of those episodes to make some ephemera. So the new things will be the Marguerite Miller Christmas Vintage Glue book, which starts on the 1st of December. And then these two little journals. And I think that will take us through Christmas and out the other side probably. And a friend of mine has encouraged me to download the, after saying recently in a previous video that I wasn't in a position to open an Etsy shop, she's kind of encouraged me, based on that altered book, to go ahead and download the Selling Etsy app. So I've done that, but I haven't set it up yet. So that's something that's going to be kind of on the horizon, and we'll see how we get on. My main concern is that I won't have enough time to keep up with putting things in for sale. So that's going to be a challenge for the new year, a New Year's kind of challenge for me. So we'll see how we get on in the new year. I think I'll aim for that. So I'm going to use, along with these, 2 pads. So this will be the B6 size and this will be the A5. Along with that, I'm going to sort out some of my white laces. I've got quite a bit of white lace that I've never really used. And ribbons, and I have actually got some Christmassy, wintry sort of style charms. And I've gone through my books. I don't specifically have a Christmas book, but I would like to use some book pages. So these are out of an old almanac that I had. It was 2019. So these are all December. There's a page there all about European Christmas biscuits. So that will be my nod to Christmas. And then these pages have come out of A Country Diary, The Year in Kerry. This is an Irish book, and this is a lovely December page, I thought, showing the December birds, the robin, the thrush, the Brent goose, candle, and some holly. So I shall use those, and I'm not sure what that bird is. It's it's a bird we find in the UK, possibly, because this is Irish. I'm not sure what that one is. I'll have to go and look through the book for the previous page. It's on the tip of my tongue, but it's gone. Is it a goldfinch, or it's a finch? I think it's a type of finch. I'm not sure. Anyway, and then I've got a lovely book called, and this is appropriate because it's all on white paper, and this is The Nature Diary of an Artist, and it's all her diary, her writing, and all her sketches for different months of the year. So I like this book. I quite like it, and I think the pages go into junk journals very nicely. And this I've taken out of her December section. So this is all about a stag, and this one is a November page with all the swans, and I thought that would be nice in the A5, no, the A6 swan one, if we can fit it in. And then I've got a book on operas. They're kind of Russian, I think. This is a Christmas Eve page. I like the colours. I'm not sure it's actually got it's got the cast here, the characters, and one of them is the devil, so I'm not too sure whether I want to put that in or not. We'll think about that. I might maybe cut it down like here. So for A5 or B6 it's going to have to be cut down anyway. So that's as far as I've got, really. And then on top of that, I've got some napkins. I've kind of gone through and thought, well, I'll look for any that look wintry, and I think that looks wintry, and it's white and grey, so I think that will match very nicely, because I'd like to decoupage some bits. And I've got this lovely owl, not specifically wintry really, but I just liked him. I might use that one, and of course mine wouldn't be anything without a nice hare in it. It's one of my favourite creatures, and that again doesn't really suggest what time of year it is, you know, so we'll see. I'll see. I mean, I have got Christmas napkins that we use at Christmas ourselves, paper napkins, but they're all kind of whimsical Christmas things with snowmen and Santa Claus on, you know, for the children, grandchildren. So that's that. I found some pieces of blue paper in my stash, so these are already cut down. So I love that colour, so I thought that might be nice to use in the journals. What else have I got? As I say, I've been going through my stash of ribbons and things. Some of these ribbons, like this particular pack, I bought from Tanya at Tatty Treasure. Oh gosh, you'll know that this was a few years ago now. Would have been pre-COVID, and yeah, at least 2 if not 3 years. So there's lots of colours on there, and I've got some lovely glittery stars, which I think I bought in the works. I've got some Sizzix embossing powder, which is quite pretty. Haven't been shopping, so I haven't actually gone and bought any other glittery things. I've got some snowflake charms and some little angel charms in there. Got some snowflakes that are kind of iridescent. They're pretty. Again, they're from the works. This is out of a pack of ephemera pieces I bought from Tanya at Tatty Treasure. I think this is probably a die cut by Violet, because Tanya does use Violet. Here is some off-white lace, which is quite a nice size to go round a cover, would be nice. And then various white laces. That's although that says on there white and gold ribbon, it isn't actually white and gold, it's just white. So I think that's on the wrong spool. I found some blue ribbon, and just some more laces in there, and some bit of broderie anglais ribbons, piece of grey, kind of, it's very stiff lace, don't know what you'd call that. What else have I found? Oh, I found this ribbon, which has got a sort of silvery grey edging to it. These have all been in my stash a long time. This was out of a pack, the same pack the Christmas tree came out of from Tanya at Tatty Treasure. I believe she did a Winter Wonderland journal, oh gosh, a good while back now, 2 or 3 years, and she made some shakers with these, I think, if I remember rightly. So again, these would be die cuts from Violet, I think, and you'd put some acetate there and you'd fill it up with whatever you've got, really, glittery stuff. And then I found some little frames, these, but I'm not sure about the green. So and that's that, really. That's as far as I've got. So yeah, so this is what is going to happen. So tonight's video is just an introduction. I will cut down the paper off camera. I don't think you really want to see me doing that. And then we'll look at assembling the 2 little journals and thinking about cover. That might be a nice thing to start with, the cover for both of them, and see what we decide. So yeah, so I'm quite excited about doing something totally different, sort of colour scheme wise, totally different really. Very wintry. Just the white. I mean, these are what on the back are white, and I'm leaving them because it, you know, it needs to be a wintry feel, so I'm going to leave those. Then the only other thing I've got here, I have got, this is of a Christmas card which I saved from years ago. So there's a nice little snowflake. I don't think I'll use these on this particular occasion. These are for more of a traditional red and gold kind of Christmas piece. But I've also got this from Denise at Junk Box. No, it's not Junk Box. Junk Journal UK. Remember, she sent me, I bought this material from her, which I really love, with the stags on, so, and all this wildlife. So that might be something we use for the cover. I'll see, because I do want to sort of stick to the wintry white theme. So I just sort of got it out of my box on top of the wardrobe in the spare room here, just in case, you know. I always get too many things out, honestly, and then at the end of your project you've got, I don't know about anyone else, but I think, oh my goodness, I've got to put all that back now in places it belongs. So I've also got some bits I bought from the Fruit Pixie. These are a Christmas, well, they're called Frost and Feather Toppers, but I like the colours. I mean, ostensibly they're mainly for cards, but there's a nice piece of paper there. And these would stick on a page. They'd be nice for pockets and things. And that's a similar one, but that's more traditional with the robins. But it is silver, so I suppose that's probably why I got it out. And then this one we probably wouldn't need, but it has got some bits in the similar colours here. These are borders again, all Christmassy borders really, but they're in my stash, you know. I don't know if anyone else does this, but when before I even had a YouTube video, when I was first starting out, I don't know where that came from. I kind of wasn't sure really which path I was going to take on the crafting front. And so I kind of bought a very mixed bag of bits and pieces that are not specifically relevant to scrapbooking and junk journaling, but I actually think there are no rules and you can really use whatever you want. And if you buy the crafting magazines, even though they say paper crafting, one of them's called paper crafting in the UK, inevitably every week, every month you get your copy and there's a free card making kit in it. So, you know, it covers all genres, I think. So anyway, that's enough of me. It's Sunday evening and I really do need to think about having an early night. Don't even know what the time is, so that I can get to work tomorrow and start the week refreshed. So I will, as I say, think about, well, for the A5 I've definitely decided this is going to be the cover, because it's 220 GSM, so it will be ideal for a cover, I think. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with an easy cover, you know, no cardboardy sort of effect. I think this is quite thick enough. So that's going to be the A5 cover, and the cover for the Winter Enchanted Swan, well, as these are A4, this is going to be slightly difficult. So what I might do is take a sheet out of this one to use as the cover for that one. So if you get my drift. So I mean, that's lovely, that would be nice. I think that would fit in with the swan. And let's see what else. So I quite like this one too, which says winter here, so I quite like that one. I think that might be the choice between the two. Yes, so either that one, so we're already using that one for the A5, and possibly this one, or maybe we'll go for this one. I do like that one too. So yeah, so we'll use one of these sheets for the B6 as well, because it's the thicker paper. Okay, so that's me. I hope you'll watch the future episodes, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Thank you to any new subscribers for joining, and thank you to my returning subscribers. As you know, I do appreciate your support, and I'm slowly creeping up to 300 subscribers, which doesn't sound a lot compared to some people who are kind of like over 30k. I don't know, I can't envisage myself ever reaching 1,000, let alone anything else. My husband says I mustn't put myself down. I must not do that. He said that's the worst thing you can do on video. So I'm not doing that. I'm not going to put myself down. I'm quite happy to chunter along and collect subscribers here and there along the way, because I am still fairly new to it all, and I have got an awful lot to learn, and I think we're always learning with this kind of craft anyway, and that's one of the lovely things about it, one of the exciting things. It's like going on an adventure and not knowing, you know, which path you're taking. So anyway, I am grateful for all my subscribers. Thank you very much indeed for supporting me. And on that note, I'll say good night, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.